2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Therese Halliburton is accustomed to winning. He says anyone that's been around me knows how much I want to win. The goal, first and foremost, is helping change this culture for the better. I'm here for a reason, to make an impact. To go in the right direction, I've got to be a vocal leader and just have fun playing basketball. Kevin?
Well, DA, clearly he wants to make his mark. Thanks for that report. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Buddy Hield.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Kaminsky out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for Sacramento, Fox in the backcourt with Halliburton to his side. Marvin Bagley is out there with Holmes. And it's Hield in at the 3 spot. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Now, here's Fox. Passes it to Hield. Now, Halliburton. And the pass to Bagley. And Fox has it in the corner. Shot clock at 3. Takes a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Pass to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Hield from outside. No good. Shot missing. And Phoenix will come the other way. Hield against Bridges. Poked away. Fox with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Bagley. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Fires from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Fox. It's rebounded by Paul. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Atlanta Hawks. He's looking for Kaminsky and finds him. Count it.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
And Ayton throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
So the Kings call timeout, their first.
Deandre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and a elite vertical threat at the cup.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, last season he played outstanding. 9th in assists, 12th in steals, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Now, here's Fox following the shot by Chris Paul. Halliburton right side. Here's Bagley. To end the cold streak, Phoenix grabs the miss. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Just 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Booker.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Timeout called by the Kings. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
You know, that one's a tough one to take. You force the extra session, and then you have the heartbreak of not being able to get it done in the extra session. Brutal.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Halliburton. Holmes trying to free himself up. And it's Halliburton missing. Phoenix leading by 11. Feeds to Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Halliburton passes to Bagley. He dishes it to Heel. Looking to end the run. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Ayton kicks to Bridges. Second shot opportunity. They get it again. Ayton. And finally they hit one. Ayton's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Booker. And the layup's good off the glass. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
At the elbow, it's Heel. Bridges with the steal. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Barnes, he's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. Paul passes to Bridges. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Paul looking over the floor. Over Fox.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Paul can't get it to go. They need this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
first free throw is good.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Fox hits them both. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Driving in, the teardrop falls in. Booker's got 10 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Suns leading by 15. Paul dishes to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Third is Chris Paul.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Now here's Hield. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Indiana. Bagley kicks to Barnes. Hield against Booker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
And playing 4 years of college often hurts your draft status, but it got Hield ready for the NBA. And by his second year, he's one of the team's best starters.
The first one falls.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Lenz checked in for Marvin Bagley. Thompson comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Sharch checked in for Deandre Ayton. Jay Crowder comes in for Frank Kaminsky. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Payne finds Johnson. Sharch has the open look. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. And the Suns lead by 15.
Well, they've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Three-pointer, Hield sinks the three-pointer. Hield's got 5.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
Sharch passes to Payne. Outside Crowder. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Payne. Over Mitchell. Len grabs the board. The Kings trail by 12. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. Back to Hield. Passes to Len. Over Sharch. And it's Len. That time on the assist by Hield.
What I'm already seeing out of Alex Len, more aggression than when he first entered the league.
Suns leading by 10. And here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Crowder feeling it out a bit. The dish to Johnson. Good D by Barnes.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The feed to Thompson. It's stolen by Sharch. Inside, here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Thompson misses. Phoenix has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Payne kicks to Johnson. Back to Payne. Stolen by Len. Mitchell passes to Hield. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Hield's got 7.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
Mitchell against Saric. Here's Crowder, and Thompson sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Back to Payne. A second chance effort.
Well, for a big guy so light on his feet, Len rising into the air with ease.
The drive by Mitchell. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
1:46 left to play in the first. Hield against Booker. Kicks it out to Johnson. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 11.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's Barnes. Really had an off game against the Pacers. Never really got into his rhythm. And the dunk by Len.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
1:07 left in the first quarter of the game. Payne passes to Crowder. Johnson outside. Saric, that's good. Saric has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now, here's Mitchell. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw drops for Hield. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Sacramento. And the Suns also making a change. McGee's checked in. Both free throws good from Hield. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. Booker against Hield. And Booker kicks to Johnson. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
The Kings making a switch here. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. A 12-point game. Booker with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. From deep. The shot misses. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead. They lead by 12. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his team works together.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Backcourt guard pair is Mitchell next to Halliburton. Harkless is out there with Len, and it's Hield in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Suns leading by 12. Now Payne. And there's the pass to Johnson. Here's McGee. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now, here is Halliburton. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
The Kings trail by 12. To the paint. Crowder with the steal. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Phoenix leading by 10. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They grabbed their own miss. Johnson surveying the floor. Second chance shot. Back to Payne. Launches it. Len grabs the board. Len's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Payne can't hit.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Halliburton passes to Mitchell. Hield outside. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Sacramento making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Len. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Hield. And it's Fox in for Mitchell. Phoenix also making some changes. Kaminsky comes in for Devin Booker. And Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. Now here's Paul. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Here's Fox. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Harkless. And here is Holmes, guarded by McGee. Here's Bagley. And the lead is down inside single digits. Bagley's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Phoenix has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. McGee finds Paul. Halliburton against Kaminsky. Right side Crowder. Can they get it? And it's good on the way in. And the Suns lead by 10.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
Here's Holmes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bagley, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Paul passes to Kaminsky. Another shot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes. So for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Cameron Johnson. Kings on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Paul. And the rejection by Holmes. A drive by Bagley. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Ayton.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
With the drive, Bridges misses. The Kings trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Count the basket.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Paul. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Outside Crowder. Fox against Paul. Over Fox. Paul's shot is off. Such a calming influence on the floor. Halliburton plays Greg way older than his age.
And remember, Halliburton spent 2 years in college. Most of the time we see one-and-done guys. But that second year can do wonders for your career. I stayed for the full 4 years, and that extra experience went a long way.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Sacramento making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Good work defensively by Holmes.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Fox dishes to Bagley. He gets it in there.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Paul. The 19-foot shot. Bridges passes to Ayton. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Fox deciding where to go with it. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. And the Kings making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Sharch checked in for Kaminsky. Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul goes in. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
Here's Thompson. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Crowder against Halliburton. Pass to Bridges. Here's Paul. Sharge outside. Clock at 6. Bridges outside. Off target with his 3.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
And Fox gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. "17-foot shot on the way. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Crowder. And the Kings with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Paul against Fox. Halliburton outside. Pass to Thompson. Outside, Fox over Paul. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Fox has got it all tied up now for Sacramento. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Halliburton. Booker looking around. Bridges outside. And good. You got the English that time as it falls.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Fox passes to Mitchell. Back to Fox. The pass to Begley. It's stolen by Sharge. Down low. Bridges kicks to Sharge. Good on the three-point shot. Sharge has got 7 points.
This is what we call a legitimate stretch four. Sharge showing off his range.
Outside, Fox. Driving inside. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And here are the Suns now. 3-point lead. And here's Booker. He's got 10. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Shot clock at 5.
Ooh, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
The drive by Mitchell. Good D by Booker. Suns leading by 3. Sharge passes to Booker. Inside, Ayton tries again, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
Loud pass to
Oh, gentlemen. My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. 1:09 left in the first half of the game. Paul against Fox. And there's Bridges on the assist by Paul. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Here's Bagley. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Here's Booker. He's got 10. And he drives in. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, Devin Booker, one of the rare guys in the NBA, the ability to score at will, and he's rolling right now.
Fox passes to Mitchell. The kick out to Fox. No good. That would have tied it. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Paul. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. Bridges with it. He had 13 points in the win against Atlanta. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him. Bridges with the steal. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Suns lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what's the plan for the second half tonight?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
Okay, we'll see if you can get that done. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Mikal Bridges out there with Kaminsky, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Now, here is Halliburton. Following the miss by Deandre Ayton. Booker against Halliburton. Bagley, that shot missing. Some solid defense from Ayton. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That is his first foul of the game. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Halliburton against Booker. Here's Ayton. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Good on the bucket. Hield's got the first points of the second half here for the Kings.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
And he makes the first.
Well, the modern NBA big is so highly coveted. Deandre Ayton has got the ability to face up, to be a force at the rim. That's why you see guys like him go first overall in the draft.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Kings trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Paul outside, looking to get back on track here. Good work defensively by Fox.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch on his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Now, here's Fox. Following the miss by Deandre Ayton. And it's Fox with the jam.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Here's Paul. Sacramento making their last shot. Kaminsky with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Finished off the break. And it's a 3-point Sacramento lead.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
No good from Booker.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hield with the bucket.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
Suns trail by 5. Booker outside. Passes it to Kaminsky. Bridges against Fox. Paul right side. 6 on the shot clock. The shot from the low post is good. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Holmes finds Fox. Kings moving the ball around. Hield with the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hield. Second shot opportunity. And it's Halliburton missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Bridges. Kaminsky. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. And Halliburton slams it in.
And how about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now Paul. Phoenix calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And some changes here for the Kings. Alex Len comes in for Bagley, and Maurice Harkless subbed in for Halliburton. And for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Bridges, and Jay Crowder's subbed in for Chris Paul. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hield against Booker. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's McGee with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Hield. 18 points for him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Free throw drops for Hield. Both free throws good from Hield. Suns trail by 6. Now here's Crowder. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Baseline jumper, and Harkless pulls it down. Kings have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Outside, Fox. Kicks to Hield. Back to Fox. Shoots a three. Sacramento again missing. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Johnson gets deflected, and they hit it back. Takes the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
That's good from Johnson. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. And here are the Kings now. It's a three-point game. On the pass to Len. Dishes to Fox. And it's good off the back rim and in. And that's now 20 points for De'Aaron Fox. Suns trail by 5. Here's Booker. He's got 12. To the inside. Here's McGee. Ejected by Len. And here is Fox. Hield outside. Holmes passes to Hield. Got 3 off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
For Phoenix, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. That's good from Johnson.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Sharge checked in for the Suns. That one is no good. Sacramento leading by 4 and stolen by Booker. He kicks it to Sharge. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Hield against Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Over Hield. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Crowder's got 6 points.
This is a real strength of Jay Crowder's game. Give him these looks, and he will knock them down.
Booker against Fox. To the paint. Here's Holmes. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Booker against Fox. Booker outside. Shoots over Fox. Suns keep it alive.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
2 points. That one goes.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Sacramento making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Rashad Holmes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Mitchell in for Buddy Hield. And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
From 11 feet away, a nice shot by Booker. He's got 14.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mitchell dishes to Len. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on JaVale McGee.
This is called getting a better understanding of the game. How and when to attack. Len going to the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good.
See, the one thing you think about with Alex Len is he is a capable low post scorer. But in today's NBA, he's got to modernize his game. Can he add the three-point shot on a consistent basis? Big question.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Kicks it out to Johnson. To the left side wing. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Fox against Booker. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And stolen by Booker. In the corner, Crowder with it. Lots of room. Barnes grabs the miss. Sacramento's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. That one misses. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Saric with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Saric, that's good.
Well, you love seeing this, guys. When Saric is attacking those openings, he is such a dangerous offensive threat.
Fox with it. He's got 20. The 3 from Barnes. Phoenix grabs the miss. McGee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And the Suns making a change here. Paul's checked in. Both free throws good from McGee.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Now Mitchell. He has 5. From deep. Rebound by the Suns. McGee's got 11 rebounds in the game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
That's good from McGee. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Kings trail by 3. That's a 2 from Barnes. Some solid defense from Saric. Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And it's Paul penetrating. And it's denied by Fox. And the basket by Johnson. Sacramento's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Barnes outside to stop the run. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, with that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. 2 distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
Now here's Saric. He's got 11. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. McGee's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, that's called exhibiting power and quickness in the painted area. Barnes does a really good job drawing contact there.
When you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
First one falls for him.
A really solid free throw shooter. The team would like to see Barnes get to that line more often.
Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento. Halliburton comes in for Fox. And for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Bridges in for Saric. Barnes hits them both. 1:06 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Johnson. Over Thompson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Suns leading. Booker with no one around. It's good from long range. Booker's got 17.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Halliburton against Booker. Bagley doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Ayton. Paul outside. Pass to Booker. Thompson against Ayton. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Passes to Halliburton. It could go, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Phoenix ahead, up by 5. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Kings trail by 5. And Halliburton on the wing. He's joined by Barnes. Bagley is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Mitchell in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
For 3, Booker connects from three-point range. Booker's got 20.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Mitchell against Paul. To the middle. Out to Thompson from the arc. Bridges with the board.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Kaminsky is checked in for Phoenix. Phoenix leading by 8.
Who's watching here?
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Kaminsky.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Bagley. Barnes left side. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Kicks it to Ayton. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Suns lead.
Don't let Deandre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
The drive by Mitchell. Thompson left side. Halliburton passes to Barnes. Sacramento again missing. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now, here's Bridges. Back to Ayton. 5 on the clock. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Bagley. Here's Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. Suns leading by 10. Booker, right side. Ball against Mitchell. Puts it up from 15. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Halliburton against Paul. Here's Bagley. Can't hit from in close. Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. It's good. And it's now 22 points for Devin Booker.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Sacramento making some changes. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Buddy Hield in for Mitchell. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Thank you, David. Bagley against Ayton. Here's Booker. And it's good, 2 points. Booker's got 12 points here in the second half. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now here's Hield. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Holmes kicks to Halliburton. 3-pointer, Hield.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
Bridges against Barnes. Paul with the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And here's Bagley following the 3 from Chris Paul. Barnes can't get it to go. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 14-2 run here. Paul against Barnes. The pass to Kaminsky. Over Hield. Kaminsky misses. The Kings trail by 17. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Bridges dishes to Paul. The rebound by Hield. Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Booker against Halliburton. Paul for three. And the Suns get it back.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Kaminsky misses.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And Holmes throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Paul. After the basket by Rashawn Holmes. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And that's 15 points for Deandre Ayton. Here's Hield. On the wing, Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, that's called doing the little things necessary to become a more prolific scorer. Barnes with the tricky up fake. Nice.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes. Sacramento making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Barnes hits them both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Paul passes to Booker. Bagley with the block. And they're able to recover. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from Booker. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. He feeds it to Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds. And here's Booker. He dishes it to Paul. Shoots over Fox. And Paul gets it to go in. And the Suns lead by 15.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Holmes passes to Bagley.
I mean, he's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul it.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And Doris, I know you dealt with a tough injury in your time as a player, but a lot of these careers being saved now by the advances in medicine.
Kevin, think about it. Torn ACLs historically, going back 20 years, drastically changed what we believed was the ceiling for players. Now a torn ACL may only prohibit a player from playing for 8 to 12 months. That's drastically different. You're seeing stars like LeBron take care of their bodies, invest in what they know is the moneymaker for them. Listen, this medical progress, this improvement in nutrition and caring for your body has changed the equation on the length of careers. What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Phoenix leading by 14. Paul with the ball. Pass to Ayton. The fadeaway. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Halliburton with the steal. One-on-one here. And stolen by Ayton. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Fields checked in for Barnes. Al Paul, and the Suns call time here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. To the paint. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 8th assist here tonight. The Kings trail by 16. Now, here's Halliburton. He kicks it to Fox. Inside. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Phoenix leading by 14. Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best. Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Booker. Takes it inside. Pass to Kaminsky. Clock at 6. Bridges inside the three-point line. No good with the wing jumper. The Kings trail by 12. Fox with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Booker against Fox. Healed outside. Halliburton for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. There's the pass to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 16th rebound on the night. Holmes finds Hield. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Leading by 12. Paul against Fox. Paul passes to Kaminsky. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Sacramento now. Here's Hield. They get it back. Holmes. Paul against Fox. He can't get that one to fall. Phoenix leading by 12. And the first one at the line is good.
I am very confident that Chris Paul is a future Hall of Famer, not only accomplished between the lines for well over a decade, both offensively and defensively, but years and years of service for the good of the game.
1:32 left in the game. Fox against Kaminsky. Outside, Fox. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Paul. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
And it's the Suns with the ball. 11-point game. The drive by Booker doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Feeds it to Bagley. Pass to Holmes. Fox kicks to Halliburton. Three-pointer, Heel. Bridges with some nice defense. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Fox dishes to Davis from beyond the arc. The shot by Harkless, no good. And here is Payton. Poked loose. It's stolen by Davis. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I mean, I don't know. You know, it was just our defense. You know, obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.